Now, this is the other DIY I was telling you about. With the little tiki faces, I picked up 3 of these little plastic cups from the Dollar Tree. And I chose 3 different colors just for fun. And I don't know if their faces are different. I can't really tell. I don't think they are. And I want to make these look more high end as well because I always like to do like some kind of fun custom thing to put like the plastic silverware in the cutlery. And I want to do knives, spoons, and forks. You know, just the general ones. I've made the thing for the plates. I've made something for the napkins. I want to do something fun for the silverware. So we're going to kind of do this same technique here that we did on the straw holder where I'm using ivory chalk paint and going over the cup and covering up all that bright color. I did choose 3 different colors because I am going to leave like the inside unpainted because I don't want, like any paint touching like the plastic silverware that people are going to eat with, So I thought it would be fun to have the insides tinted different colors, bright tropical colors, and they really kind of pop with that white painted on the outside, as you can see. Makes them really bright on the inside. So all 3 cups, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just painting them with that ivory chalk paint first. And then I want them to look wood as well. I think that looks very tropical, very luau. So I'm going to do the same technique that we did on the straw holder. Antique Wax by Waverly, a chunky brush from the Dollar Tree, and just working in one direction, distressing it and bringing out that great carving like detail on there. It makes it look so cool. I love it. I was really hoping this would work well for these, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Antique wax can do so many things. So I just go all over and just work in one direction, kind of blending it as I go, making sure that my paint is good and dry. You definitely want to make sure your paint is dry before you start using the Antique Wax by Waverly. Otherwise, it's just going to blend in and you're going to get like just tan paint. And it does take a little bit of time for the Antique Wax by Waverly to dry, so be careful touching it after you've painted it. I like to let mine sit a little bit more than using my heat gun on them. I find time helps that dry a lot better. And so I do the same thing on all 3 of my cups, making them look wood, but they also have those fun pink, yellow, purple colors on the inside of the cups as well. Now, I just wanted to do kind of like a base to make them all together. So it's like a little cutlery, can't say that word, cutlery tray, if you will. And so I'm going to use some Dollar Tree craft wood again. I just picked up 2 of these like shorter pieces. And I'm going to use hot glue to just glue them together. I always like to have a little bit of a stash of this Dollar Tree wood because it comes in handy for making custom projects like this. So I just glue those side to side to make a little base so we can make this all come together. Now I do want it to kind of look, like the carved wood tiki. So I'm just going to use some Antique Wax by Waverly to stain the tray as well. And if you wanted, you could put like some handles or something on the side. I just wanted like some kind of a plain base to attach these together and make this something that you can like kind of move all at once. I also do the edges too, just because I thought you still might be able to see them. Look how great that craft wood stains. Isn't that beautiful? Now it's time to put it together. So I just use some hot glue to attach the party cup to the base, just kind of going around the edges where it is gonna make contact and just kind of center that on the board. I just kind of used a ruler for reference to make sure that I kind of had that in the center of the board. And then I'm gonna kind of center the other 2 in the space that I have left, 1 on each side, and we're gonna have a really fun little cutlery holder for our plastic silverware. And normally I like, do like a boxed in kind of a fashion where you can also put like napkins and stuff in there too. But I think this turned out fun. And sometimes you don't really want napkins to be there too. You want people to kind of be able to work their way through the line. And here it is. Our little holder. Look at those great faces. Aren't they kind of spooky? They're so fun. And I love how this turned out. Very unique, I think. So we can put plastic forks, knives, and spoons in here. I always like to use the clear plastic ones because they'll go with any kind of party decor if you have some left over at the end of the day. And we're going to kind of sit this over here as well.